going to do a dramatic reading as Lisa Simpson of the Taylor Swift classic, You Belong With Me. She wears high heels, I wear sneakers, she's cheer captain, and I'm on the bleachers.
I should not be left to my own devices that come with prices and vices. I end up in crisis there.
So hearing Lisa recite Taylor's lyrics in 2025 definitely wasn't in my bingo card, but I'm here for it. Hear her and some of the residents of Springfield channel their inner Swiftie and more in this video.
Today, for giggles, and because I'm in need of a little bit of joy, I'm going to do a dramatic reading as Lisa Simpson of the Taylor Swift classic, You Belong With Me. And I'm going to start with the second verse, because that's how I roll. Here we go. Walking the streets with you in your worn-out jeans, I can't help thinking, this is how it ought to be. Laughing on a park bench, thinking to myself, hey, isn't this easy? And you've got a smile that can light up this whole town. I haven't seen it in a while since she brought you down. You say you're fine, but I know you better than that. Hey, what are you doing with a girl like that? She wears high heels, I wear sneakers, she's cheer captain, and I'm on the bleachers, dreaming about the day when you wake up and find that what you were looking for has been here the whole time. If you could see that I'm the one who understands you, been here all along, so why can't you see? You belong with me. You belong with me. You guys are great. I'll see you next time.
People in Springfield love Taylor Swift too. Watch.
I should not be left to my own devices that come with prices and vices. I end up in crisis there. I wake up screaming from dreaming. One day I'll watch as you're leaving, 'cause you got tired of my scheming.
Yar! Well, it's me! Hi! I'm the problem, it's me!
What time? Everybody agrees, but
I'll stare directly at the sun, but never in the mirror. Must be exhausting. Always rooting for the anti-hero. And I know about rooting for heroes. Worst cover ever.
Okay, you and Taylor Swift have been friends for decades. I'm a big Swiftie. What has been your favorite memory together?
That's a good one. Do you know what? I have this. I was in these court cases for like 2 years. Well, it was a lot longer than 2 years, but there was one each year, and I had to go through all my old devices to give them voice notes and blah 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 for the lawyers to have. And going through all my old texts with people that I've known for that long, it was really like nostalgic going through. And I think that the period of time that I was on the Red Tour would have been, I lived in Nashville and she lived in Nashville, and we used to fly to and from the gigs together and do all sort of, I don't know, I was literally spent almost every single day with her for about 6 months. So I think that period of time, and I do, I see her when I see her. I probably see her like 4 times a year, and we do what I said, like, instead of catching up the whole time, we have like proper sit down 6-hour catch ups, and I think that that's like a really nice way to do it. But I think that period, 2013,
it's beautiful.
We also want to help with as many of you out there that we can with your relationship troubles.
Yeah.
As 2 very non-experts in relationships, we would love to offer our advice.
Yes, but also 2 very happy in relationship.
That's true. I shouldn't say that we're not experts. We're kind of killing it.
Song of the summer. I'm a Swiftie. Any song Taylor Swift right now. I have so much mad respect for what that woman has done.
Taylor Swift gave you the ultimate shout out over the weekend.
It was very sweet.
So sweet. Yeah, how did it feel seeing that and seeing your support?
With Taylor, I value her opinion so much. But because she's super honest. So I've always played her off any of my albums, like the top 2 that I like to see, like what she
I was
thinks.
going to ask if you had sent before.
Yeah, and she's, like done the same. I would never be like, that's a terrible song, because she's so freaking good. But she definitely will say, like, yeah, that one's okay, but I think that one's good. And I was like, it's just like it's very helpful is what I'll say. And I love people who are honest. But then there are other knockouts, like when I played her Lose You to Love Me before it came out. She and her amazing mom started crying, and then I started crying. It's very sweet.
How many albums has Taylor Swift released since this interview?
She has not given us Reputation yet. But you know what? She's busy. She's busy.
Wait, Travis and Taylor, are they still together?
I can confirm they are. They're thriving.
Are they married?
They are not married. There is no further updates on their relationship except for the fact that we see them walk out of restaurants from time to time, and I have them screen saved on my phone in a special album.
Yeah, me too.
I know.
There was once a time when artists who made tapes, they curated their music into a very intentional list.
I like
so you
that.
would start with the first song and then the second and third. Now it's just like go to
No, that's not
whatever your
true,
platform
Chris.
is and hit and just,
Taylor Swift curates her album from start to finish.
you don't have to listen to her album that way. You can go on
No, but-
Spotify and hit shuffle
No,
and
but
listen
you
to
don't.
it however the AI
a true
decides.
Swiftie wouldn't. You don't understand.
You have a studio in Wisconsin, which
right next to Brian.
where all artists travel just to go to this studio, and you have your own albums that you've done there, but you've worked with Eminem, Taylor Swift. By the way, Taylor Swift, obviously we love her, but your songs with Taylor Swift, she just played it on the Eras tour, and all of these kids are screaming your song and doing you. How does that make you feel?
Out of body. I was like, I sadly didn't ever get a chance to sing it with her on her tour. She got to come sing it with us, but I saw those clips and I'm like, gosh, they sound better than one of me can sound. So
No.
I mean, really, like it was pretty powerful to just see that and to hear how that sounded. It was amazing.
I just love that you do those things and you try those things and then it just ends up getting.
10 years ago, you were in a Taylor Swift video?
I was, yes.
I mean, come on!
Actually, I forgot about Taylor, so that's true. I do get a lot of points for that. I've been, yes, that got me so much mileage.
Yes.
Honestly, with both of them, with both of the girls for a stretch. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
See?
And Taylor is such a good girl, and I didn't know her, and she invited me to be in the video, and I thought, oh, that'll be fun. And I went and did the video. It was the easiest thing. It was like an hour or two, and at the time, Chris and I. We do a lot of volunteering for Children's Hospital Los Angeles here. And thank you. They have an amazing program at Children's where they make music for the babies in the NICU. And for the parents who have to go to work all day and they can't be with the kids, they record their voices singing nursery rhymes or telling them stories, and they play it for the babies in the day when the parents can't be there.
That is
and it
beautiful.
really, like, the babies respond to it, and it increases their outcomes, makes their outcomes more positive, and it's a really nice program, but they need money to run it.
Yeah.
So I just, got up the chutzpah and asked Taylor, could you write me a big old check for Children's?
Wow.
And she knew me all but 20 minutes, and that girl wrote me the biggest check without blinking an eye.
So with everything I usually cover pertaining to Taylor, I have to say, hearing Lisa and some of the residents of Springfield recite lyrics from Taylor Swift songs was definitely a treat, because it isn't something that happens every day. And so I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And speaking of out of the ordinary Taylor moments, check out this next video.